Starting off with some breaking news, Louisiana Christian University President Dr. Rick Brewer has announced his retirement from higher education administration, according to the school. In a statement from LCU, the university announced that Brewer has accepted another position out of state in the education field. He will serve as head of school at Masters Academy in Vero Beach, Florida. Anthony Bunting, the university's Board of Trustees chair, shared his congratulations for Brewer, speaking on the president's time at the school, saying, quote, "Early on, he created a vision to improve the performance of the university, develop master's degree programs, and improve the facilities and properties," end quote. Brewer served as the president of LCU for 9 years.